I'm human, but I'm comfortable with me. I'm capable, got everything that I need.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Dada Chun-Li, back once again. I'm going to be telling you my top 32 shows to watch during this quarantine. So this is going to be like shows you can watch on Hulu, Netflix, Philo, whatever you watch your shows on and stuff like that. I will be doing the movies part soon, so I'll be doing that as a part 2. So yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, the first show is Chicago Med. Chicago Med is basically I won't say a doctor show. It's basically a hospital. It's a hospital that records. It's basically an ER that records their ER and how it works. Because if I said it was a doctor show, then I would be lying. Because it's not all about the doctors. It's about nurses, and sometimes it's mainly about the patients. So it's about the hospital. Number 2, Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is another doctor show. It takes place in the hospital. It is a good show. A lot of people know about it. I don't know if some of y'all don't know about it, or some of y'all didn't watch it. I would highly recommend y'all to watch it, because why the hell are you not watching it? What? Like, what are you doing? And another show is Transplant. It's basically another show that takes place in the hospital. What can I say? It takes place in the hospital. It's similar to all 2 of the shows that I already said. It's another doctor show. Like, if you finish all those Chicago Med, Grey's Anatomy, then that's another show you can watch. Like, you know. Another show is The Chi. If y'all don't know what The Chi is, I'm going to show y'all, and y'all need to go watch that. Okay. I will show y'all clips of The Chi, like a trail, but I feel like another show is Station 19. Station 19 is a police show. It's a police show. Yeah, it deals with crime. Also deals with firefighters. I don't want to get this wrong. I'm not sure, because it's one similar. There's it's a firefighter show and a police show. I don't know. They're together. I don't know. But once you watch it, you'll know. So, and I'll put the picture up here so y'all can know. Okay. And the other show is called Nurses. Oh, I'm not telling y'all where you can find it. So, I'm going to just put it right here as I go along where you can find the shows. Nurses is another show that deals with the medical field. And yeah, like I said, like, I've been watching it a lot, and I've been watching like the medical field shows a lot because I'm really intrigued with it, and I really want to become a doctor. So that's why I'm like really into it and stuff like that. So yes. Another show is called Little Fires. Little Fires is a really good show. Like, them motherfuckers are crazy, okay? They are like, oh my god, like, what? I was like, oh my gosh. It has a lot to do with, but it's a really good show. Some of those people, I gotta really watch my language. Some of those people And those shows are crazy. Like, I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all. Y'all just need to go watch it for yourself, okay? Okay. Okay, another show is called Grownish. Grownish is my show. I am waiting for them to come on with the next episodes and the next season, baby. I'm so serious. Like, I'm ready for the show. I'm ready. Now, these shows right here is what you need to be watching while you in quarantine, okay? While we in this pandemic, okay? These shows right here. Now, there's a lot of more. Now, some of the shows that are good, I didn't put into it because, like, this is already 32 shows that I'm giving y'all. So, it's like, I don't want to, like, you know, give y'all too, like, I don't want to make this video a very long video. So, if you want a part 2 of of more shows, I highly recommend you to comment down below so I can know. So if you want more, I can give you more. Just comment up for a part 2 and I'll give it to y'all. I'll really give it to y'all. Grownish is a show where it has to do a lot with people. They in college, so it's basically the people, they're in college. They living a life. They're going to parties, you know. But they also, at the same time, they dealing with getting to be adults, becoming adults, learning the things of becoming adults, and it has a lot to do with also, and searching for the career. Yeah, it's a good show, y'all. I highly recommend you to watch the show, because sometimes those types of shows can really help y'all out with a lot of things y'all dealing with. Yes, period. Another show is called Good Trouble. Good Trouble is also kind of like Grownish. I could tell you that it's also like Grownish, you know what I mean? But before you watch Good Trouble, you have to watch the Fosters. I think that's what it's called. The Fosters, in order to get to Good Trouble, because you gotta know their background and how they came to be about now. So you gotta go watch that. And that's the other show is a good show. The Fosters is a good show, so I would highly recommend y'all to go watch that show before you watch Good Trouble. Okay, period. So yeah. Moesha. Moesha is another good show y'all need to be on. Period. Moesha is another good show you can watch. It's all about Black history and how, like, it's. So I would recommend y'all to watch that. I'm not trying to spoil it too much for y'all because, like, I'm the type of person, like, I'll tell y'all, like, it's a good show, and then I go into depth with it, like, and then I spoil it for y'all, and then, like, yeah, so. The Residency is also a medical thing. It's also a medical show. Another show is A Million Little Things. That show, I haven't watched it. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I haven't watched that show. But a lot of people were recommending it to me to watch it. And I've been watching some other shows that, you know, really intrigued to me. I'm using all these big words. I can't. Oh my gosh. Like, no, stop. But yeah, yeah, A Million Little Things is a good show. I wouldn't tell y'all about this show if it wasn't a good show, but a lot of people were recommending it to me, so I'm like, why not give it to y'all so y'all can watch it as well. if it's a good show that everybody got and their mama got to tell me about it. So yeah, I would tell y'all to go watch that. Another good show, and this is another show that I haven't watched yet. It's called Big Sky. I haven't watched it, but I've been seeing it in I have been seeing this show all around TikTok. People have been posting snippets and clips of this show, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta watch this show. Cause baby, I want to watch this show. Period. Thing is, another show is the 100. A lot of people TikTok, from Instagram, been telling me that the 100 is a good fucking show. Alright, okay. Yeah. So the 100 is a good show. I've watched it. I think I'm on episode. I think I'm on season 3, I believe. Yeah, it's a really good show, y'all. Like, yeah. It's about people who came from the sky and drop down to earth and just to die, basically. Like, they just tried to survive from being up in the sky in space just to come down to earth just to die. Like, no hopes. Another thing is How to Get Away with Murder. Y'all, this show was so freaking good. It was like, at first it was a little scary because I was like, I don't know about it. Like, it was kind of really scary because like when it first started, it showed you like how the show is going to be about. And I was like, oh hell no, they killing people in this motherfucker. Like, oh my god. But when you really get into it, it's really not that bad. When you really get into it. Okay. Yeah, it's what it is. It's How to Get Away with Murder. Like, it's about a professor teaching her students how to get away with murder. And I think they do that autopsy thing. I don't really know how it's called, what they do, but it's that. Another thing is, excuse me. Another thing is Blood and Water. Blood and Water is a good show. It's an African show, I believe. Yeah, it's a good show. I was so sad watching it. Like, oh my gosh, it was so sad watching it. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck? And then it was like so intriguing how, I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, go watch it. Another show is Girlfriends. It's 4 girls who's living in a Beverly life. Let me stop saying. Ah. But yeah, they just, living, and you can see how they struggle, and it's like, you can see like how they fight. It's basically like it in real life, basically. Like, you and your 3 girlfriends, living close to each other, and them not knowing that you not knowing that you living a perfect life. You got money, but you're not living your dream. And then, like, you don't see that your girlfriend is struggling in some way. So yeah, that's a good show. Period. Okay, another show is, oh, if y'all see me looking down, I have shows written down right here. So that's why I'm looking down. I didn't tell you that. Okay, another good show is All American. Oh, if you haven't watched All American, you is missing out. Okay, you're missing out. Like, All American is a really good show. Simply because it's a good show. I can't, like, you have to watch it to feel like it's a good show. And like, they're just fine as mom. Another show is Half and Half. It's about two sisters who, okay, so it's called Half and Half because like they're half sisters. So it's about two sisters who end up living in the same apartment, who gets treated more, who gets treated more, who gets more attention from the father, who gets spoiled more and stuff like that. And you know, then it's like about, it's basically about half of, like, when it's like, it's called Half and Half because they're half sisters, and like one sister is living the life of being like struggling, like, you know, being minimum wage, and then the other sister is living the life as a rich sister, as a sister who's get spoiled, who don't have to work a day in her life and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a good show. So yeah. Okay, another show is called Riverdale. Riverdale is like little scary. It's like, I got really scared, like watching it in the dark. Scary. It's scary. It's scary. It's scary. Um, when y'all watch it, y'all probably not gonna think it's scary, but to me, it was scary. Okay. Okay. But it's about a group of teenagers who ain't supposed to be doing nothing but in school, solving shit. Um, Tiny Pretty Little Things, Private Practice, 13 Reasons Why, and On My Blog. Those are you guys for watching, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias, and also stay tuned for the next video because I have a big announcement that I want to talk to y'all about. So yeah, make sure you get this video to 100 likes. Each and every one of y'all, I love y'all, and Happy New Year's.